back at Up North at 4. We are here with Kristen Harper, the owner of Cabin Creations. Kristen, thanks so much for coming back on.
You bet. I'm happy to be here.
Of course, we love having Cabin Creations come on, show all the goodies, show what you have. Let's start with some eco-friendly socks or some items.
Yeah, so yesterday was Earth Day.
Yes.
And in the Northwoods, I feel like we're so blessed to be in such a beautiful area. We need to keep it that way. And so today I thought I would talk about a few things that we do to help our environment. And one thing is through Smartwool Socks. So Smartwool Socks has a really cool program. It is called the Second Cut Program. And you can find it on the label of some of their socks. And what they do is they take old socks in. You can drop them off at our store. You can drop them off at other places. They just need to be clean, but they can be any kind of socks. They take those materials and they shred them up. And then on their really thick socks that have second cut on it, they use those recycled materials as like the insulation in their socks. So that the socks aren't going into the landfill. So they shred it up, they use them again, and then that's what these socks are made out of. So the outside is still wool, like Smartwool is, but the inside is made out of those recycled materials. So they're super cool. Touch them, squish them. Yeah, so Smartwool does that program. Anybody can request a bag from their website and ship any of their socks in at no cost, or you can drop it off at my place. Like I said, I think maybe Mel's does it too. I'm not sure, but there's other places that you can drop socks off too. Yeah.
So she just said a word there. I want you to say it, okay? B-A-G.
B-A-G.
Yeah, how do you say it? Interesting.
Bag. Did you hear it?
Well, Kristen had a very big Wisconsin bag.
Bag. I have a bag.
You're more of a bag lady. Okay.
I have a bag here. So going off the eco-friendly things, so some things that we do at Cabin Creations is that our bags are made out of 100% recycled paper.
Very cool.
So those are simple ways. We also encourage people, like, if you don't need to take a bag. I'm gonna like not be able to do it. Yeah, but if you don't want to take a BAG, don't take one. If you don't want a receipt, if you don't need it, don't waste the paper. So those are little ways that you can do things. Bring in your own BAG and take your stuff home with you. Those are some simple things that we can do there. I wanted to talk about another company because there are other ways that you can help the environment maybe without knowing it. So there's this really cool company called the Landmark Project, and they make a bunch of, like, this is a Smokey the Bear hat. This is a Give a Hoot, Don't Pollute t-shirt. And all of their products, they give like 10% back to either the U.S. Forest Foundation, the Smokey the Bear hat, that's to help prevent wildfires. So there are companies that do things to help our environment too, where just by making a purchase from them, they're automatically giving 10% to these great causes. So this is a new cool way, and they're pretty.
It actually doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
What do you mean actually?
Actually doesn't look bad. And then I think we can talk about these too. Going back to the socks quick, if anybody brings socks into Cabin Creations by the end of the month, you get entered to win a $25 gift certificate.
Oh, any kind of socks? Any
kind of socks. Yep, old socks. It just can be one. You lost the other one by the laundry monster.
Give you these two right after?
They're supposed to be clean, so I mean, if you want to wash them up, then I'll take them the next time, but yeah. Okay, so I'll talk about these really quick too. These are called Swedish dishcloths. I don't know if you've ever seen these when you're shopping, but they look kind of weird because they're like hard and it's a cloth, right? But so these are like a reusable paper towel. You can save about like 200 to 400 rolls of paper towel by reusing these. Sure. So when you get it wet, it gets nice and soft like a regular cloth would. You can wring it out and use it again. You can throw it in your dishwasher or washing machine to wash it up, and another way to save the environment.
Yeah, I've seen these. I have seen these. So do they ever go back to this size again, or?
No, after you wash them up, I feel like they're gonna form in whatever shape you leave them at. So like if you put it over your sink, they're gonna kind of be that shape of your sink.
Okay.
If you want it to be flat, you've gotta lay it flat.
Okay, and we do have a sock recycling event coming up?
Yes, that's what I was talking about for the Smartwool. So anybody, we're doing that through the end of month, the whole month of April. Yep, there it is there. So you can bring those socks into Cabin Creations, and we'll have a $25 gift certificate that you can win by participating in that. We'll ship all those socks into Smartwool. They will recycle them and then make their second cut socks out of them.
So cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk about some furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exciting. So stay tuned after this break.
Nice tease there.
Nice tease.